Well, hello my fellow fishing fanatics, Hugs here, and welcome back to Fishing Barents Sea. Today is a very, very special and exciting day, which I have been looking forward to for quite some time. We are going to be getting into the Svalbard, which is the king crab fishing vessel in the game. It's the big one, the big boy, right? We've looked at it before. Last episode, we went ahead and we saved up the money we're going to need to buy it. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, we have done a little bit of king crab in the past, but we did it in our small boat, the Selfie. So I was a little underwhelmed when we were doing that, and I'm really hoping that the Svalbard is going to be a step up in terms of the money that it's going to bring in. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this thing. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, the Svalbard. Here it is, guys. Yes, look at that. Let's go ahead and buy it. Whoa, wait, what? I can't afford the... Hang on, I thought we got... Oh, we're 200 short? You gotta be kidding me. Hang on, hold please. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. Okay, like I was saying, the Svalbard. Here we go. I definitely did not take a loan out to be able to get this boat, guys. I thought we had made enough last episode, but apparently we're a little bit short. Oh boy, look at this thing, guys. It's huge. First of all, it's big. It's so big, it's got its own boat to accommodate it. That's how big this thing is. That's pretty awesome. Can I drive that boat though? That's what I want to... All right, let's undock here real quick. And what I like to do, first thing, is just kind of take a little tour of the boat. Here's our video editing area. As you know, if you follow the videos, you know what's over here. Oh, what? Oh, it just brought me outside to some crane controls. Okay, interesting. This looks like a life raft, possibly. We've got a life preserver, or not preserver, but life ring. And here we go. Look at this thing. This is super cool. So what would this be considered? Like a tender boat? Or just like an emergency boat? I don't know. Now, there's got to be other areas we can explore on this boat, though. Let's get me back in the driver's seat, and let's hop out again. So we went out this door last time. Let's go down these stairs. I'm going to guess this is like a little bit of a captain and crew quarters. Am I right about that? Yep, there we go. Okay, we got bunk beds for the crew. What about in here? Can't go in there. Got it. And this is Utgang exit. I don't know what Utgang means, but maybe it's port. It's in that language. I don't quite know what language that is either. I do apologize. If you know, put it in the comment section down below. And by the way, thank you guys so much for all the comments last episode. The comments and the likes. You guys absolutely killed. Even the guy that was accusing me of cheating and decided he was going to post it like 4 times. Thank you for commenting as well, okay? I've never had someone accuse me of cheating in such like an aggressive way. And the funny thing is, you guys watch me do all this stuff and make all the money, so I don't know. Very confusing nonetheless. Either way, we've got some money here. We've got our new boat. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Okay, we got to check this real quick. So, we've got pot bait and set here. We've got crane there. Toggle preferred empty pot location. Okay, so if I put someone on the crane, I'm assuming that they're gonna lay it down here, and then the bait and set person is gonna take care of it, and then we can just set it, right? But how many crew member do we really need here? I'm guessing 4. We're gonna need 1 more. And as I'm just looking here through everything, we want to look for sorting crabs. Everybody is pretty bad at sorting crabs. That is not too good of a sign. Maybe we'll luck out and there'll be someone here that is going to be a little bit better at that. I'm going to say probably not, though. Just Tor Jorgensen. Nope, he is not very good at it at all. But we do need another crew member to fully, like, basically deck it out and have 4 people sorting the crabs for us. So we'll get them on board. Welcome aboard, Tor. Enjoy your stay on the Svalbard. Well, you can. Let's go to the dock and let's look at some of these upgrades we can do. Okay, we've got a big old storage upgrade here, which actually is not too expensive. We have the money, so we're just going to do that right now. That is definitely one that we want. Engine as well. Yep, let's do that. All 3 of these. How much does... Okay, so that was like, what, 1.8 million, I think? Ooh, radar upgrade. Oh, how big is the radar going to be on this boat, guys? That's quite exciting. Can I go? Yes, you can go right up to that upgrade, and side thrusters. Bam, we're good. So now we basically have a maxed out Svalbard. We've got 4 crew on board. What else do we need? We have to go to the fish market, and we got to get ourselves some crab pots. Large crab pots. None. Oh, how much are they? Oh, they're only 10,000? Okay, that's super cheap. Let's just load up. Get as many as we can. Oh, 54. Okay, that's the max. Can I see them on? Yeah, there they are. There they are. And now we need some bait. So let's get a whole... How much bait can I carry? Okay, there we go. 50 kilograms of bait is the max. And do we see those on there too? I'm guessing those are those barrels. So the bait is there as well. I think we're ready to go and do our maiden crab voyage. Well, not maiden, I guess, because we did it in the selfie, but you know what I mean, in this boat. Let's head on out, and we are so close. Can we push away here with our thrusters? Let's thrust away. Yes, look at that, guys. I don't know why, but that made me feel really, really good. We do have to compensate a little bit because it's wanting to turn the boat, but that's okay. That's okay. Nonetheless, we are out of the docking area, so we can go ahead and set sail. Now let's look. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We do not have to go far for the king crab, my friends, right here. Now let's just, out of curiosity, look up here. Yeah, we've got, I mean, there's king crab everywhere. There's king crab everywhere. You don't need to look too hard to find king crab on this map. Let's go. So the area I'm going to go is right around this little island right here. We're kind of going to surf this whole pocket and just set as, how many crab pots should we set? Guys, what's the optimal amount of crab pots to really like fill up the boat? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of going to have to just feel my way through right now. So I think what we'll do, first of all, let's get facing in the direction we want to go. Let's exit that. Let's go in the crew section down here below. Now, who do we want to bait and set? I'm guessing it's going to be Tor. That's really the only thing he's good at. So let's put him over there. And then we need someone to operate our crane. And we kind of want someone to be okay at this because this is essentially like a dangerous weapon. And it's looking like maybe Rudy is the one. So toggle preferred empty pot location. I don't... Okay, I'm assuming table. Yes, okay, that's the table. That's the stack. That's got to be it, right? So we'll go ahead and put it there. We'll wait for him to finish baiting, and let's get a good look here and just kind of watch what he's doing. Okay, so he puts the bait in, he closes the crab pot up, and oh, he just sets it. Okay. I didn't realize he was just gonna go and start doing that. let's start moving forward here. Ooh, we may he may set that like super fast, and it'll be right next to that one. That's not gonna be good. We don't want that. We got to get some distance. So this is the sort of activity we do at like full speed here to avoid having our crab pots too close. Oh, and there's a whale over there. Cool. So I am going to go ahead and put out 10 pots. That'll be a good test, I think, to see how many crab we get per pot. And maybe like a good average because obviously it does kind of fluctuate as you're going through. So I think 10 pots will be good. We'll see what we get. Maybe we'll fill up off 10 pots. Maybe we'll not fill up at all. I don't know. We're going to find out though, and then we'll sell it and see how much 10 pots is worth. By the way, guys, check out the speed. 18, almost 19 knots on this boat. That's pretty fast, man. This is a speedy little boat. I like it. Okay, we just hit the end of our marker here just about. And yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the yellow zone. So I'm going to cut over this way to the left to the port side. And we're going to start setting pots in that direction. Wait, what? Oh, we still have to hit this waypoint. That's right. Wow, this boat is super responsive. Check this out. When I go to turn, whammy, it like goes, man. I'm not even using thrusters or anything, guys. This just wants to go. Ooh, hopefully that pot is... Oh, that's right on the edge. Okay. Well, let's turn it this way. And we're still turning. Why are we still turning? Straight it out. Okay, okay. It's kind of like the selfie where it really goes. Oh, and look, our speed reduced 9.5. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna go to about here. Let me just redo this. We're gonna go to about here, and then we're gonna head down this way. And we'll have these, and then 2 more right about here, and that'll finish out our set. And I think I'll be good with that. Okay, there's number 10. I'm gonna pull Rudy off the crane because I don't want any more pots going out. In fact, we'll just pull everybody. And what are you doing, Rudy? Why are you moving? Why are you doing that? Or now you're just gonna, okay, he's gonna do his thing. I guess I wasn't quick enough on the draw over here to have him stack that again, but we do have 10 crab pots out in the water. So that is very exciting. That's a good first step for us. Now, if it's anything like the crab pots that we were dropping on the selfie, it's going to be an 18-hour soak time that you're going to want to go for, essentially, because the soak time goes back into the green very, very quickly. I waited 20 hours the last time I did this. When I came back, when I was about halfway through picking up my pots, it already had started to go green. So I want to avoid that at all costs on this trip, because we're in a big boat. We're going to be getting a lot of crab. I don't want to be messing around too much. So, geez, the girth and the size of this thing, absolutely massive boat here. I can't get over this. This is such a big jump compared to all the other ships that we did. Look at that. That's got to be a trawler over there, right? Has to be. Oh, Doc. I was too busy looking around. I almost lost track of what I was actually supposed to be doing here. Let's look at the map. Take a look at the times here. So 5 hours. We want to get there at 18 hours. So if we wait 10 hours, that'll put us at 15, but we want to be at about 13. So we'll wait 8 hours. All right, 8 hours on the clock. And let's go. Let's get back out there. So we're a little bit short of the time that we wanted to get here. We're at 17 hours. So let me just do the shuffle over here. And I think, 18 hours is not blue? Huh, okay, 1841. Well, we'll go ahead and pick up at that, because these are all going to start turning blue as we go up, and they're going to be basically a lot further along than what we're doing. Oh, you know what? We're going to need someone on the crane, so we're only going to have 3 people checking on our pots here. Who was on the crane before? It was Rudy, right? Yes, Rudy. Okay, Rudy will keep on the crane, and hopefully someone's gonna hook these bad boys as we pull up to them. All right, there's our first pot, dead ahead. I'm going nice and slow, at least for the first one, until I get a feel for how long it takes these guys to sort all these crab. Now, where is the... Oh, it's way back here? Oh, okay. That's a bit different. And they just grabbed it. Okay, good. So now I'm basically gonna stop here. Oh, look at that full crab pot. Yes, that looks pretty full to me. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that's pretty full. That looks like a lot of crab. Look at them counting away. Now, when they're done, we should get a little report, I think, that'll pop up and tell us how they did. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Let me throw it in reverse. We're not ready yet. We're not ready. Our buoy's right there for our next spot. We need to stop. Okay, right there should be good. Now we'll just wait here for them to finish. And look at, actually, that's good. That's like right under our hook. That's beautiful. How long is it going to take these guys to sort these crab, I wonder? The answer is a very long time. They're still at it. There's still a bunch of crab on the table. Look, you can barely see it. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit here, you can see there's a little blue bar that rises up on the portrait of the character. I think that bar indicates how long it takes for them to sort one crab. That's that's a long time. Okay, what do we got? 381 kilograms, 73 king crab. Now, can I see that in our storage here? Yes, I can. Cargo. Okay, it doesn't really give you a whole lot, so we'll just keep GPS on. Does it tell me there? Oh, it does. It tells me in fresh fish how much we got. Whoa, we got 80,000 kilograms of space. We only caught 381. Okay, guys, we're gonna be at this for a little while. These guys are gonna be pros by the time we're done with this. Woo, we got a lot of pots to bait and set. So 10 clearly is not enough. Now I wonder, can I just have them like rebait and set as I'm doing this? Let me see if I put Karen here, go there. Will he bring one over? Yeah, he will. Okay. So I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Potentially though, I don't know. These guys are not gonna be that fast on counting the crab here. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, so we got one off there. I'm gonna go to our next buoy, and maybe because we'll be right on that buoy, it won't let... Wait, no. Hang on. We don't want that. We don't want... Okay, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to pick up that buoy with a crab pot right there. Although, wait, what if I just put Karen on bait and set pot? When we pick that one up, instead of him taking it, will she just start baiting it? Maybe that'll work. Let's try that. Okay, we got more on that one, 653 kilograms. Okay, that's definitely an improvement. And check it out, Karen does indeed get right to baiting the pot and throwing it back out. Okay, perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Karen rebait and set, because I don't think we're gonna fill up the boat here just in 10 pots. There's no way. So yeah, we're gonna do it that way, and we got some work ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. We got some real work ahead of us here. Let's go. I don't know if I'll be able to fill up the boat, but I would like to get, geez, how many? If I could get like 10 to 20,000 and sell that, I feel like that would be pretty cool. I feel like that would be a lot of money. We'll see. 492 on that one. We're at, geez, what will that put us over 2,000? Yeah, over 2,000 kilograms now, which is good. I'm starting to see that we are slowly beginning to pick up the pace here. I think maybe we might have had a level up or two. Tor, man, he is rough, huh? Look at this guy sorting crab. Really not good. I wonder if it would be worth it to pull Rudy off of the crane while we're sorting. Just don't know. I don't know, because that's a long walk for him to get from the sorting table all the way back to the crane, and I kind of want to keep this flowing. I may just need another person. This may be like a 5 crew type of deal here. What I've been doing is I've been rotating Karen on and off. So once she's done with the bait and set pot, I just throw her back on sorting. She's right there, so it doesn't take long for her to actually start doing that. Rudy, though, that would be a different story for him to walk all the way from the crane and then back over here and then back to the crane. Yeah, I don't think that would work out very well. It wouldn't be very efficient or economical, really. Whoa. We got a whole group of killer whales here, guys. Look at them all. There's a whole pod of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. There's a ton of them, though, guys. Look at that. Wow, I've never come across a group that large before. That is incredible. Wait, why are you putting that back? Oh man, I didn't put Karen out there to bait and set. Whoops. Okay, if I put her on it now, let's do this. Hopefully it's not too... Yeah, okay, we'll just get one out there. It's a little bit later. I got distracted by the whales, okay? It's very exciting when you see a big old pod of whales like that. So, pardon me. Okay, this is our last pot of our original 10 that we set out. I'm gonna set this one back, and then I think I'm gonna go and put a whole bunch more out. Probably another 10 at least, because it took us about 4 hours from when we set this first one to picking up this last one here. We need that time to be a little bit smaller. So we're gonna go through, put out another 10, giving us a total... Well, actually, we need to do 11, because I want to have a total of 20 pots out there. And I think that'll give us a good, like, circ. Actually, we could probably even do more than that. Maybe 30. You know what? Let's get 30 pots out, guys. Why not? Let's get a little crazy here. I'm going to set Karen on bait and set, and we are just going to go follow our route here and set a whole batch load of pots out. Maybe I'll empty the boat. Just put every pot out. Why not? Woo! Okay, number 27. Pot number 27. That's a big one, actually, because that means we are halfway out of pots. We have half of our full stack of pots out of the boat. So I've got a pretty big route set here. I'm trying to just take advantage of all the space I can. If we don't get everything out in this route right here, I'm probably going to have to circle back and I guess go around the edge here and maybe back around this way. But boy, oh boy, it's going relatively quick setting the pots, but I know when it comes to hauling the pots, that's when the real like grind is going to kick in here. It's going to be a long one, guys. So make sure you sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack or something. I don't know. And maybe if you're feeling a little crazy, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already. I'd say about, well, after last episode, about 85% of you are not actually subscribed to the channel. So I would love to have you. It helps keep me motivated, helps keep me going and excited and pumped up, and it helps the channel grow big time, guys. So I appreciate every single like and subscribe that comes my way. But, woo, here we go. Back to fishing. Let's go. Pot number 48 out of the boat. So we are getting pretty close here. We have 54 on the boat. So, oh, wait, do we have 54? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we have 6 more to go, and then we're done. And if we take a look at the map here, pot number 1 has been out for 8 hours. This one's been out for 4 minutes. So this is going to be interesting when it comes time to collect here. I don't know if we're going to get all these pots in like the optimal blue zone or not. I think maybe I probably should have spaced it out time-wise a little bit more, but I didn't think about that until just the second. So there is that. We'll see how it goes though. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it won't. Either way, we're going to get a buttload of crab. Okay, it's official. Last pot. We got Karen baiting it up right now, about to get it off the boat. I'm just trying to guide it so that we're in between some... There we go. Okay, 54 off the boat. Let's get all of our people back inside and resting. I did have Roar here repairing. Wow, he was repairing his little heart out, man. How's the boat? Boat's at 100%. And okay, whatever. He was doing something. Let's just put it that way. We need to now wait like a good 9 hours. So if we just fast travel around here, the boat's not that fast. So I think our best bet is probably just to kind of, cruise around for a little bit, not head back to port. And then as soon as that hits 18, I'm going to come in and we're going to do our first pickup. Okay, we should be coming in with it basically right at almost 18. Ooh, boy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pick it up there because I want to start these pots out early and give myself as much time as possible. Now, the good thing is we can have Karen on sort duty the entire time, and we can have Rudy just stacking up our pots as we go, and it should be like a nice, quick, efficient process, hopefully. Have these guys gained any level in sorting crab? Tor? Not really. Karen, she's kind of okay. All right, let's slow it down here. I want to get to like a reasonable speed so that way we don't overshoot too much as we're doing this. So our best sorter is hands down Roar. He's our guy. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to sort all these crabs so that way we can actually get through everything. Okay, there's our first pot, and even though it was green, we still got 672 kilograms. These are going to start turning blue pretty quickly here, so hopefully we see a little bit of a jump there. We're at 5,600 kilograms right now. I would really, really like to get in the tens of thousands of kilograms before this trip is over, and we should. If we put out every single pot on the boat, if we don't, yikes, then crabbing is a lot of work. Crabbing would be a ton of work compared to longlining and all the other activities we've done. Okay, first couple pots, we've been getting between like 2 and 6, I think, somewhere around there. And that's kilograms, obviously. So we're making progress here, and the spacing seems to be okay. We gain, I'd say, about 10 to 15 minutes per pot as these guys sort. So that's like the time that we're losing. We may be okay spacing wise. I don't know. Time will tell, but I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. 64.99 is the kilograms we're at right now. We're getting there. Okay, we just hauled in pot number 10, and we are almost, just nearly at 10,000 kilograms. So we've got, what, 44 pots to go. That's a lot of pots, man. That's a lot of pots. Yeah, but it's going good, right? It's going good. It's very chill, very relaxing. The sea is nice. We're not in a storm or anything, thank goodness. That definitely would have made it kind of miserable, but it's just a peaceful day. So we're going to go about grabbing our crab and doing our thing. It would have gone quicker, I will say, if I did have another crew member, because then I would have like an extra 25% sorting power here. And yeah, I mean, as they level up too, they're getting a little bit quicker as well. So things are picking up as we're going along. We have our pace here. It seems to be going okay. And yeah, I've got a little rhythm going, right? I pick up a pot. I kind of coast up to the next one, try and stop as close to it as I can, pick that one up and repeat. So that's how it's going. And yeah, we're going to see how many we get after 54 pots. Hopefully it's a lot. Well, we may have a problem here. So we are not even halfway through picking up all our pots. We've got a really good amount of crab, but our crew is starting to like border on exhaustion. We've got 2 about to quit. And if we are left down to just Rudy and Karen, that is going to be awful. Because that means we're going to have 1 person on our crane and 1 person sorting crab. That is not going to go well. So I have kind of come to the conclusion here that I have to go back to port. Essentially, as soon as we're done sorting this 1 pot. Otherwise, it's going to really kind of spiral out of control. And if I go back to port now, I'm thinking we're not that far. Maybe there's a shot that I can get there, offload what we got, see what we make, get another crew member, make it back, and not lose all our gear. Hopefully not lose all our gear. Maybe we'll still get a couple crab too. But we are kind of, I bit off way more than I could chew. Let's just put it that way, guys. It was my mistake. I should have come out here with a full crew. I needed 1 more guy, maybe even more, just to swap them in and out as people get tired. Well, you live and you learn, right? Learn from my mistake. Don't do what I did. And believe me, I'm a little upset because it was such a big time commitment to get, and there we go. There goes 1. Roar is now out. He was one of our sorters. So yeah, woof, man, very unfortunate. Definitely don't do what I did. We're going to get back to port. These guys have a couple more crab to sort here, and then we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to put Karen on cooking for our return trip. And then, yep, okay, there we go. Then at least we'll have a full galley worth of food, and we can kind of have a little bit of recuperation when we come back out here and we need people to, you know, recover faster than if they weren't out here. So, and there they all go. There they all go. Yep. I mean, how much money is that? Let me see here. We've got, what, 29 pots out here. So that's going to be $290,000 bucks worth of crab pots. I may just abandon them. I may abandon them, guys. I don't think by the time we get out there, it's even going to be worth picking them up, because I'm going to have to go through, pick them up 1 by 1. They're going to have to sort a minuscule amount of crab per. Yeah, we may just have to chalk that one up as like a giant kerfluffle and just say, hey, we ate it. And that's that. Oh, and look, it's actually the time of day where we can go to Hammerfest set. Okay, let's go over there. At least we'll have the benefit of selling our crab for the extra 20%. Are we going to fit in there? That is a tight squeeze for this ship, man. Okay, I'm going to slowly maneuver my way in. I think we'll be able to fit, right? Yeah, I think we're... Okay, we're in the spot, but I want to slow down, Tiger. Slow it down. I want to get to like 0 before we actually dock up, so that way we don't get yanked too far and get into a spot where we're in like a pinch of trouble. Okay, let's do that. Sell or catch at the local market. Yes, please. How much did we get here? Whoa, look at... Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Oh, these guys, they're not even good at sorting. They had 12 female king crab, and I got docked for that. Man, you guys stink. We need to get them better. And did we not get a bonus for king crab? Hang on, where's a... I'm not seeing a bonus anywhere here. Oh, there we go. Local market sales. An extra 608,000? Yeah, okay. So we made 3.4 million off that trip. We lost about 290 to our crab pots that we're going to abandon out there. I'd say that's a pretty good trip. It is a bit of a time commitment though. It's, yeah, you're putting a lot of time in there. I'd say with long lining, so you're setting out a long line, takes maybe just 10 minutes to set a long line, somewhere around there, and a couple minutes to pull it in, get the fish, head back to port and sell it. So it took me about 2 hours to do what I just did here, and I only pulled half the string. It probably would have been another hour of actual time for me to pull the rest of that string, get back to port, sell everything. So yeah, it's a commitment, but you are going to get a good payoff. If you have the right amount of crew, everything's cooking, you'll do pretty good. As long as you don't do what I did. Maybe bring 7 crew. I think maybe 7 crew might do it. I don't know. That way you have somebody that you can swap in, hot swap if you need to, when somebody gets super tired. But ooh, we learned kind of a brutal lesson, right? Either way, we still made millions. Definitely millions. And yeah, we learned our lesson. We'll do it again next episode, and we'll try and actually like fill up the boat properly. I'm going to make sure I have the right amount of crew. We got everybody ready to go. There'll be no excuses because now we know what we got to do. But guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully you did that earlier, but if not, you get another opportunity now. There you go, guys. And as always, have yourself a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one.